We are starting out with 1 pound of ground chicken, Des, and I am going to add some ingredients for our meatballs. These are just so simple and delicious. Little tip that I want to share is you can do a couple different things with these meatballs. We're going to add them right into our beautiful bought jarred tomato sauce, but you can also brown these or bake these. I like to sometimes make a couple batches and cook them and freeze them, and then when I get home after a busy day, I just pop them right into my favorite sauce.
But you do not have to brown them, and that's
you do not have
I was a little bit surprised to find out, because most of the recipes, I think all of the recipes I've used for meatballs.
So a nice time-saving step. Sometimes you brown a meat because you want to extract some of the extra fat. But ground chicken is so lean. You don't have to do that.
Problem.
That's right. So I'm going to add the ingredients that go into our meatballs. I'm going to get you to stir that for me.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to add half a cup of breadcrumbs, whatever your favorite breadcrumbs, or use your leftover dried bread. A quarter cup of milk goes in there. And we've got a teaspoon of onion powder. Soon enough to chop the onion. Half a teaspoon of salt. And we've got 1 beaten egg.
Yeah, we've got our local Countryside Farms Vita eggs.
We do. And a lovely Italian herb. We have a whole quarter cup of our fresh flat leaf Italian parsley.
I was going to say you love parsley, but really you can't do these Italian recipes really without the parsley.
And you can use dried. So you would just use 2 tablespoons of dried. We've got a couple cloves of our minced garlic. And then we've got 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese.
Right.
Bringing in all those Italian flavors.
Workout.
That is looking fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, just
turn things back
over.
Okay.
Perfect. Sure. I'll just finish that off. And you don't have to over mix your ground chicken because you want to keep it tender. You just want your ingredients beautifully combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think?
I
Pretty
think
close?
this is fantastic. And I've got a little trick here. Okay, so
Tell us.
I'm just going to put a little oil on my hand so I can roll these meatballs beautifully. So we've already rolled a set here, and these are going to be ready to go into our tomato sauce. I like to use just a regular tablespoon, roll it. I kind of think of a golf ball sized meatball.
Yeah, those are like perfect.
Yeah, they're just so easy to work with. So we're just going to add a few here.
And so you don't necessarily like put oil on your hands for every single, just when they start to kind of
Exactly. Yeah, and I kind of keep that sort of golf ball in mind.
Yeah. And so do these? They stay probably about the same size too. They don't shrink down.
Exactly. They don't shrink down
because it's chicken.
That's right, and they're just beautiful. Yeah, and so when they're added to the sauce, they just puff right up and they take on the flavor of the sauce. You can buy your favorite jarred sauce. You certainly can make your own, but as a wonderful time-saving step, there's so many great jarred sauces out there. So we have some sauce simmering here, Des.
Shall we have a look?
We shall have a look.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, perfect.
There it is.
All right. Smells good.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Okay.
All right, so let's put this over here.
So our next step is I'm just going to show you how easily it is to roll these little meatballs right into our sauce.
Okay.
And then we're going to give them another stir. Okay. All right.
Can I lift that up for you?
Yes,
Is that going to
please.
be helpful?
Oh, yeah, that's excellent. Thank you so much.
So you just fire them right in there.
Just fire them right on in there. They hold their shape beautifully. After we get a few in here, Des, I'm going to have you give them a little stir.
Okay. And they don't fall apart. Like I won't be.
No, they don't fall
too
apart.
Wild with the
stirring.
No.
Yeah, you just you can just give them a stir.
I don't want to break them up.
No, you won't. You won't.
Okay.
Yeah, so when they're completely covered in the sauce, you let them simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes, and they soak in the flavor of that sauce, and they get puffed up. I love serving these over top of your favorite pasta with some crusty bread.
What is your favorite pasta?
Oh my goodness! You know what?
I love the angel hair, like the a spaghettini or whatever it's called.
Oh, that's delicious. I love penne. I love all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad pasta.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so 40 to 50 minutes, you said?
30 to 40.
30 to 40.
You can use your meat thermometer, so it should read 165 degrees in the center of your meatball, and you know that they are done. Sometimes I let them simmer a little longer because then they take on more flavor.
Yeah, never a bad thing. Okay, so there you have it. Chicken meatballs and tomato sauce. We're going to go let Gina wash her hands, and when we come back, we're going to meet just an incredibly cool farm family, kind of a great story. We're going to get into that in just a second.